How's everyone doing tonight? You guys let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. What's up? See my friend Cynthia is on here. See my friend Billy's on here. What's up, guys? Give me a thumbs up in the comments if you guys can see and hear me okay. I know sometimes Facebook plays little games here, so we're never sure. What's up, Betsy? How are you? Hey, what's up? My name is Ryan Wold, and I live here in Goodyear, Arizona. And wanted to jump on here tonight and share with you my story and my journey. What's up, Christy? How are you? Before I start, I always like to see how far our reach is. Drop in the comments there what your city and state is. And you'll also see in the comments there's a should be a follow button that pops up. If you get value from this, you want to see more of my videos on here, hit that follow button. That way it'll pop up in your feed when you get a chance to see it. And that way you'll see my videos. So I'm gonna jump on here tonight and share with you guys. Not everybody knows my story and what I do and why I do it and how I became doing this. So I want to jump on here and share that with you guys tonight. Also, if we're not friends on Facebook, I share this out a couple groups, we should be. I'm fun, so shoot me a friend request. So anyways, my name is Ryan Wold, like I said, and I live in Goodyear, Arizona. I'm 44 years old, and I want to share my story with you guys tonight because I'm going to give you guys some value, and make sure you watch till the end because I'm going to share something with you guys that you're going to want to take advantage of. So make sure you watch till the end, and I'll share it with you guys towards the end of my story here. So, like I said, I'm 44 years old. I'm a stay-at-home dad. My wife and I have 3 children together, including one grandson who my wife and I are raising. And stay-at-home dad means that I take care of the cooking, the cleaning, the kids, the doctor's appointments, stuff like that, laundry, stuff like that. So that's what I do. My wife works for a trucking company here in town full-time, and she's busy doing that a lot. So I'm home taking care of stuff at home, so I get to do that, which is pretty cool. So this time of the year when it starts warming up, that means pool time. So I went to the pool today, which is nice. It was about 87 degrees, so pretty awesome day for us in the pool today. Took my grandson to the pool. He's going to be 4 here end of May, so pretty cool stuff. But anyways, I want to jump on here and tell you guys about my background and why I do what I do. A number of years ago, we'll start back in about 2003, I started getting some back problems. And I went and saw the doctor, and the doctor told me that I had a disc problem. What he said basically was that my disc was degenerating very quickly, and I was basically bone to bone at my very bottom, I used to call it L5S1. So he did a surgery. They did a fusion. They put a rubber cage in there and fused the 2 parts together. And I had some sciatic nerve problems that were caught up. My sciatic nerve was caught up in there. So he moved out of the way. So it was a long surgery. And about 6 months later, still having pain, sciatic pain real bad in my leg. So doctor went back in. He had put hardware in. He put a plate and screws in there. Decided to take it out. Thought I would heal better without the plate and screws in there. So removed the plate and screws and shaved the bone above where he did the surgery before to make room for my sciatic nerve. So 6 months later, doing great. Going to the gym, back to work. Awesome, feeling great. Re-injured my back. Had an accident at work. And long story short, a few years later, I had a disc replacement at L4, L5. And get some water here. Excuse me for a minute. So that surgery's done. Pain just didn't go away. The doctor did say he was looking at the x-rays that the disc above that is leaking. So the disc above they didn't fix has some problems leaking a little bit, which I guess that means it's degenerating quickly is the way he put it. So a lot of pain medication, you name it, I've taken it. And I had a pain management doctor that was really good. She was from the Czech Republic. And she said, Ryan, she says, every time you come in here, we up your medication. She says, one of these days, we're not going to be able to up it again. And that means you're going to have to learn how to deal with what's going on with your pain. So I guess this was about 2014. I made a decision. I was on, fentanyl patch and taking Percocet in between for, my doctor called it breakthrough pain. So I was taking Percocet and I was on the fentanyl patch. And I was tired all the time. I was miserable. And guess what? I still had pain. So I was resting all the time, not doing anything. I was missing out on my kids growing up. I was missing out on spending time with my wife and my family. And it took me realizing that I was missing out. So I basically had to get sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I decided to make some changes. So around 2014, I went back to saw my doctor, and I said, I'm getting off the medication. You know, I was taking that stuff, plus I was taking a couple other ones, I think Lyrica and something else for nerve pain and something like that I was taking, which are non-narcotic ones. And I said, I want to get off the Percocet, I want to get off the fentanyl patch. So, funny thing, when you've been taking that stuff, you know, and I've taken, I've taken all of it. Different stuff at different time to try to get through it so I could have some pain relief. So, what's up, Eric? What's up, Leslie? How are you? I jumped on. So, that means when you take them that long, whether you like it or not, your body's gotten dependent on it. And I had times where workers' comp, who was handling my pain stuff, would just decide to turn my medication off without telling me. So Friday evening, I'd go to take my prescription in, and lo and behold, it wouldn't get approved. So by Sunday, I was sick because I was out of medication. And when your body's dependent on something, you're sick. So after doing the emergency rooms for a few times like that, I decided it was time to make some changes. So, like, long story short, got with my doctor, said I want off of it. How do I do it? And she says, well, you put the patch on every 2 days, and she says, try going a little bit longer and take it off for a day in between. So, tried that, and just wasn't working. So, I went cold turkey and got rid of the Percocets, took the pain, took my fentanyl patch off, and I had a really lousy month. To make a long story short, between sleeping all the time to start off with, to can't sleep for 3 or 4 days after that, I didn't feel myself for about a month. And what I started doing just before I got off of this is I made some changes to my exercises. And I wasn't doing any at all because I was in pain all the time, so I was miserable. So I started walking, and I was walking a couple times a week, walking 2 or 3 miles. And then when I get home, I do some push-ups, stuff like that, some dips, to strengthen my myself up a little bit. And it was always, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. But I knew that if I could get myself stronger, and I'd be a lot better off, and I'd probably feel better. So got through getting off the pain medication, and started walking 3 or 4 times a week. I started walking 3 or 4 miles each time. And with doing that, I was doing some home workouts with some light weights, doing some push-ups, stuff like that, get myself in better shape. And it was still a struggle, still had the pain stuff going on, still struggling, but I knew that if I kept with it, that I was gonna be a lot better off, and I was gonna be a lot better of a person for myself and for my family, because I could, function, and not have all the cloud that was around me all day with the pain medication. So I did that, and I got to the point where I started going to a gym. We were living up in Reno, Nevada at the time, and excuse me. And so I started going to the gym, and so going to the gym, started working out, and of course it was always, like I said, a couple steps forward and more steps backwards, because it was always a matter of being able to feel good afterwards. And I felt good. It didn't last for long though, and I was always hurting and not feeling good. So started my search for something I could take that was natural. And I tried a lot of different things. A couple of years ago, started taking probably about a handful of different products, and good products. Products that worked great for me to start with. And I was taking something for so I could sleep good. I was taking something for energy. I was taking something that helped with aches and pains, joint stuff, stiffness, stuff like that. Because the one thing with my surgeries is I'm going to have stiffness that goes out into my hips, and that's something I'm always going to have to deal with. So I need something that will help, relieve some of that stiffness so I can feel good. And anyways, taking this stuff for quite a while, and I'm starting to have to take more of it. Because my body's getting used to it, and it's just not working like it did when I first started. So along comes a friend of mine, and she's her background is in nursing as a nutritionist, very smart person. And anyways, she does this Facebook Live and says, I found something, and it's absolutely amazing. And I'm going to go out and do this full time. So I thought, wow, what is this that she's taking that is helping, get something that could help her and help other people? Well, what she was talking about is, I have this in my hand right here. This is an HGH gel. This product not only has HGH in it, it also has amino acids in it. It has raw botanicals in it. It has thyroid and adrenal gland support in it, and it works great. I started doing this back in August. Like I said, I got with my friend, and I said, I want to try it and see how it works for me. So I tried it, and 2-3 days afterwards, not feeling that great. I was not really sure if this was going to work. I was thinking, oh no, what have I got myself into? Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe it's not going to work. Day 4, woke up, and I felt great. Amazing sleep, felt good. And one thing about, I go to the gym here where I live at in Goodyear, Arizona, and I go 5-6 times a week because going to the gym, keeping things strong, and getting that workout in helps me feel good. And when I miss going to the gym, 2 or 3 days in a row, I don't feel good. So it's important for me to go and do something like going to the gym and working out and feeling good, to keep my body feeling good and to keep in a good mood and keep moving, because the worst thing I can do for myself is sit at home and not do anything. And since I'm a stay-at-home dad, I could do that if I wanted to. I could sit at home and do absolutely nothing, and I have a wonderful wife that would help take care of stuff. But I want to do that. She works, like I said, she works 10, 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. I want to make sure I can take care of the dishes and the laundry and the kids and clean the house and do stuff like that, and take care of that stuff. So, like I said, when I woke up the 4th day and I felt good, I knew that what I had was something that was going to work for me, and what I saw right away was, a couple weeks later, I noticed that I could work out for longer and I wasn't as tired. Then I started noticing my recovery time from the gym had improved. Next day I felt great, a little bit of soreness, but it went away really fast. And a lot of times, I get in with my workouts before taking, this product, and I'd hurt. And I'd have a struggle getting back in the gym the next day. I'd do it anyways, but sometimes it was just going back. And I belong to a really nice gym here called Lifetime here in Goodyear, where I can go. They have a couple of pools. They have jacuzzis. They have saunas. They have steam room I can go sit in just to help you feel good. They have a spa there. They have a massage place. You name it, they have it there. They have a great daycare too, which is awesome, because I take my 3.5-year-old in there, and they watch him for 2.5 hours so I can get my workout in. I can go and hit the spa, and I can go and hit that stuff afterwards and relax, which is awesome, by the way. So, but back to my story. I felt great. My stamina had improved. Then my strength started improving. If you guys see some of my videos, some of the weights I'm lifting, doing pretty good. I'm not trying to brag, but for a guy that has had 3 back surgeries to do some of the stuff I'm doing, a lot of people don't believe me. Some of the people, will look at me and say no, and I say, well, look at my back. You can see the scars. See where they cut into that one in the back twice, went through the front once, so the scars are there. But it's hard for them to believe that, I'm putting, 3 plates of 45 on each side squatting, and I do 3 or 4. I do usually just do 2. That's most I do. They're surprised when they see me doing incline dumbbells, and I'm pushing 105 pounds. I feel great, and I'm not saying the pain's all gone, because I still get some pain sometimes, but it doesn't last like it used to. This product has been absolutely amazing. To give you a quick rundown where this came from, how long this has been around, the founder of this product, his name is Hgh Goldstein. He formulated this product about 15 years ago, and it was originally formulated for MMA fighters. Now, MMA fighters, they beat each other up. That's what they do. That's what they get paid for, and they do this all the time. And they need to be able to get back in the gym and recover fast and work out again so they get ready for their next fight, or they're going to do. So he found that this product that he made worked good for them for the recovery. It worked very quickly. Well, this quickly spiraled into helping out bodybuilders that were taking injections of all kinds of stuff, to pump themselves up, to get stronger, get bigger. Well, when they cycled off, their hormones kicked in, and these bodybuilders were feeling like shit. Yeah, they're feeling like shit. So they found they took this, it regulated their hormones, and it got them balanced, so they felt good. So they recovered good. And when they recovered good, that means their muscles recovered fast, so they could keep working out. So this quickly went from MMA fighters to bodybuilders, to what they discovered was this is helping with women. This is helping with men with everyday things. Think more energy, think better sleep, think for women, think menopausal issues. And I don't know all about this stuff. I can only tell you what I've overheard from people that I know that are taking this product have told me. Ryan, and a couple messages I've gotten, Ryan, I used to get night sweats, because I'm like premenopausal or I'm menopausal, and night sweats have gone away. Overhearing conversations with my wife was having with somebody else, saying, oh my God, I used to have terrible cramps once a month when my period happened, and it was terrible. Now, I don't have terrible cramps. So this kind of stuff is helping with, to where I'm reading stuff about people that have been taking this for 5-6 months that are saying that, in higher levels HGH are associated with some of the following things. I have to be compliant here with saying some of this stuff, but people talking about, helping with wrinkles, helping with cellulite, helping with joint stuff, helping with, give you an example, my dad is a skeptic. And he called me and said, hey, heard about the video you did talking about this product. I just saw the doctor, and the doctor said that I have, he's got a bone disease, okay? He's had multiple back surgeries, multiple hip surgeries, knee surgeries, multiple neck surgeries. He struggles with, he's going to start having problems with neuropathy in his feet. Is one thing that's going to be coming up. He has, what is I'm looking for here? He has something going on in his body where it hurts, the whole body hurts all the time. And I'll think of the word in just a minute. I can't, for whatever reason, think of the word right now. But he said, I want to try this and see how it works. And anyways, got on the product, started taking it. And anyways, he says, I'm not going to tell you anything for a month. He says, I want to really give this a shot and see how this works. So 3 weeks later, my dad calls me, and I hear some excitement in his voice. And he goes, Ryan, he goes, he says, I told you I wasn't going to tell you. He says, but I'm going to have to tell you. I said, oh, Dad, what? Tell me what? He goes, that thing I have in my body that makes my whole body hurt, ache, and not feel good? And that's it, Leslie, fibromyalgia. Thank you. Fibromyalgia. That's what he struggles with. I said, yes, Dad, you struggle with fibromyalgia. He says, well, he says, I don't have the pain from it anymore. He goes, Ryan, he says, I've had fibromyalgia pain, he says, for probably 4 or 5 years. He goes, this is the first time, he says, in we'll say 4 years, I've had the pain. He goes, now he says, it's still sensitive to touch in some areas. He says, but the pain has gone away. He goes, I feel good. He goes, and the only thing I'm doing different is I'm taking, I'm taking the gel. One thing I'm doing different, he says, I said, I know. I said, Dad, you've taken all kinds of stuff. And I've had him try all the stuff I've taken too. And it just hasn't worked for him. This is the first time he's taken something that's helped him. Well, I'll tell you one more. And like I said, these are my personal testimonies, and higher levels of HGH are associated with. My wife shared a testimony a couple weeks ago. And anyways, make a long story short, she had a minor stroke about 4 years ago. And that happened because she gets cluster headaches and migraines. And she ended up having a small hole in her heart, and that combined with the cluster headache she gets caused a minor stroke. Because of that, she developed real major vertigo problems. And it became serious enough where she had to stay home from work. And she was basically stuck in our room for over a month because her vertigo was so bad she could hardly get out of bed. And when she gets these headaches, symptoms of stroke is your face starts to go numb, something like that. Well, when she gets a bad headache, her face starts to go numb. So we went through 3 or 4 months of once a month, it would happen, and call an ambulance. She would have to go to the hospital because we're not sure if she's having another stroke. Well, learning curve, doctor says you're not having one. It's just that this is something you're gonna have to deal with, and they put her on, medication for it, you name it. The only thing that started to help her was she went and started seeing a chiropractor, which helped. And seeing this chiropractor helped with the vertigo a lot. Now, still struggle with the headaches and taking medication for the headaches and struggle with that. Well, my wife has been taking the gel since August with me. And since then, she's only had 1, maybe 2 at the most, flare-ups of her headaches. She still gets occasional headache, but she does not get the full-blown migraines anymore. The vertigo happens occasionally a little bit, but maybe only a couple times since she started taking this gel. So this has been, you pray to God that your family and people you love are going to feel good. And when you find something that helps them, it's like an answer to prayer, And I'm not a huge religion guy, but I do pray to God every night for my friends and family to feel good and to be watched over, taken care of. And because I want them to feel good. I want them to be happy, to enjoy life. And because I've been miserable, been through a lot of crap, with my back and not feeling good. So I know how it is not to feel good. So I know how important it is for other people to feel good. And it's even more important for me that my wife feels good, that my dad feels good, that people I love and care about feel good. And when this started helping my wife, started helping my dad, it was a big deal to me. And anyways, this product here, I'll tell you a little more about this product here. It has been credentialed out as far as the owner can take it. We not only have the FDA registration, we have the National Drug Code. What that means is that when this product is made in a factory, and we now have 6 factories up and running because this product was so popular, we ran out of product last year for about 3 months. And anyways, long story short, we now have 6 plants that are up and running. Each batch is tested to make sure it's up to FDA guidelines on this. This is a homeopathic product. So this is not a prescription. This is the only over-the-counter homeopathic HGH gel on the market. Now, when I say gel, think something, and I'll show you right how it works here. On your wrist, and that's not a regular dose here. That's just a small little piece there. You rub it in. It goes on the thin part of your skin, which are, inside of your wrist there, inside your arms there. For ladies without hair in your armpits, behind the knees in the bend of your leg is another thin spot. Top of your hands is another good spot. And right in the bloodstream. That's a big deal because most things people take are something you take orally, a spray, a pill. What happens when you put something in your mouth is your enzymes in your mouth instantly starts breaking that down and killing a lot of the stuff off that's in that product. Not only that, but it goes to the liver. So the liver is going to kill off a lot more of that, so you're only going to absorb just a small fraction of that product. The great thing about this is this gets right in your bloodstream. This is the only transdermal gel on the market that has HGH thyroid support, adrenal gland support, and it's basically a perfect blend of a whole bunch of stuff that's really good for you and it's helping a lot of people. So right in your skin, it's dry, no smell, goes to work quite away. It only stays in your bloodstream, I think, for what the doctor said about 45 minutes, an hour, something like that. So in the 15 years this product's been out, 0 side effects reported on this product. So think injectables, okay? Injectables. If you go on the internet and read, if you go on Google and read about injectables, there's all kinds of stories. And most ones you're going to read are side effects of taking a HGH injectable, okay? And the reason why is because that's about 2,000 times stronger than what this is. And what happens is your body uses up a small percentage, the rest of it stays in your bloodstream and has nowhere to go. So that is where you get side effects from. This being a very small dose that builds up your body over time, no side effects, no interactions with other medications. In fact, we have, I think our last count was we were over 1,000 doctors now that are taking this product, that are recommending this product to their patients. And for a doctor, and these are not just homeopathic doctors, these are surgeons, these are sports medicine doctors. Some sports medicine doctor, in fact, there's one, Dr. Gershon, I listened to a call a couple nights ago. Amazing. He's a family medicine, he's a sports medicine, and about a year ago, this was put into a direct sales format, which I'm a distributor with this company, with this product, about a year ago. Well, he's had patients who've been taking this for years when this was on the open market, when this was on the open market for years, and he's been testing his patients on this product. So he has athletes taking this. He has MMA fighters taking this. He has retired athletes taking this, have been taking this for years, that are seeing results, and he's able to test their blood and see how they're doing. And he's taken it himself, and he said that this works better in his body, athletes he's testing, better than most of the injectables are working. And when you think injectables, think, $800, $1,000, a month. And when doctors put their patients on injectable HGH, they want them to do about 6 months or more. So these athletes, rich people, actors, you name it, people that have, an extra $1,000 up to like $3,000 a month they're spending on these injectables, they're taking this stuff. They want them to take it for 6 months, and they're seeing results. But there are some side effects, and you know what? There's side effects with everything out there you can take about. If you look at your your prescription medications, it's funny, you see commercials on TV, for, I don't know, Cymbalta or something like that, some of these different medications, and they say, may cause dizziness, may cause rash, may cause flush, may even cause death, right? Well, guess what? We have something that's working that has no side effects, that doesn't interact with our medications, and that we only have about, they said maybe a 3 to 5% of people that will get a minor rash from it that it doesn't work for. So people are seeing results to the point where, and this number is going to blow you away, because most products in direct sales are anywhere between, 20 to, we'll say at the most I've heard of is 50% reorder rate. Right now we are running over 90% reorder rate in this product. And we bobble between 93 and 97%. And that's been going on with this product for the last 15 years it's been out. Now, in the last year, 14, 15 months, this has been direct sales, we're still there. So what that should be telling you guys, what tells me is the product works, because someone's not going to reorder this product right here, okay, if it doesn't work, right? not going to go to the product. Well, don't take my word for it. We have private testimonial pages on Facebook that I can get you guys access to. And we have thousands of people on these pages that are looking at this stuff, that are giving testimonials about this product and what it's doing for them. And anything you can think of, people are talking about this product. And it's absolutely amazing, because how this is working, how it's helping people, it's a big deal. You know, I started out on a journey this year to help more people, is what I'm trying to do. And I'm doing that by helping people with workouts, stuff like that. Well, I'm doing it with the gel too. This gel is helping people. Not only is it helping people physically with different stuff, it's starting to help people financially. And that's a big deal. You know, when I have people messaging me and thanking me because of what it's doing for them physically, and thanking me because it's starting to make them some money, and whether it's making them a good amount of money or a little bit amount of money, every little bit helps. You know, when you live paycheck to paycheck like my wife and I do, a little bit extra a month helps. And we're getting now to where it's getting a lot better. I'm telling you something, we found something here that's absolutely amazing that's helping people. So I want to share my story with you guys. I hope this helps you. And I see a lot of people on here that are my, I'm on this pretty awesome team, Restoration Nation. We have about 1,500 people on our team since about, I guess, July of last year. So we're absolutely blowing it up. We have the fastest growing team in the entire company right now. And that's because we have some pretty awesome people. In fact, there's one right in there, Jody Hgh. Her husband, Peter, are phenomenal people. The quality of people I've been able to meet because of part of this team and the help that I get. And, you know, these are people from all walks of life, all backgrounds. You know, we have doctors, we have nurses, we have construction people, we have truck drivers, we have people that do, that are salespeople, you name it, are doing this, you know. And their people are seeing results and it's working for them. So if you're watching this right now and you're taking this product and it's working for you, drop in the comments your top 2 things this product is doing for you. And again, this is your personal testimonial. So this product works a bit different for everybody. You know, some people works the first 3 or 4 days. Some people it takes a month or 2 to start working. So it works different for everybody. But drop in the comments what it's doing for you. And if you guys haven't commented in here yet, you're going to want to say hi or something like that. You can read testimonials that are in this. I'm going to be in here. And somebody invited you to watch this tonight. And I invite you to get back to that person and be open to the conversation about this gel. This is a phenomenal product. It's a product that if you give it a fair shake, it's going to help you. And if you take it and you don't like it, guess what? 100% money back guarantee. So you can't lose. And here's the thing is, you know, I get a lot of people that are skeptical and say, Ryan, you know, what if this doesn't work? Well, guess what? You can get your money back. And another thing, what if it does work? You know, I see people every day, you know, on Facebook, every day on these other pages. I slept like crap last night. You know, I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep. You know, this is going on, that's going on. You know, I've been in a terrible mood today. You know, I have depression, I have this, anxiety, all that kind of stuff. I have something that higher levels in HGH, and people are saying this is helping them with, okay? So if you're on there and you're saying this, I have something that you need to try. All you need to do is send me a message and say, Ryan, tell me more about this. I'm going to send you a quick 3-minute video that's going to explain this product and how it works. I have a product, a documented fact sheet I can send you to take a look at. I can send you a doctor talk about this product and how he's been testing and how it's working for his patients. They've been taking it for years. So what I'm saying is be open to the conversation. We have an amazing product here that I know is going to help you. All you have to do is be open to the conversation and message me. I messaged quite a few of you, and some of you I apologize for not getting to you sooner, but I truly have been busy. My messenger has been blowing up lately, and a lot of people interested, a lot of people getting in and trying the product out and seeing how it's gonna work for them. And I have a lot more stories coming because I have some people that have just gotten in recently, or that probably just got the product maybe today or tomorrow. They have a lot of major stuff going on. So stay tuned, because some of the best stories are still coming. But thank you for listening. Thank you for letting me share my story. And I appreciate everyone's support. And I love getting the messages from you guys, the text messages with your support, and thanking me for being able to help you. And I started something recently also where I've been sharing my workouts and how I've been doing them. Maybe it'll help you guys out if you want to work out and what to do at the gym. But you're welcome to message me and find out about that stuff too. But like I said, someone invited you to watch this tonight. If it wasn't me, get back to the person that invited you or share this on their Facebook page and ask them about it. Because what if it works? You know, what if this is what you've been looking for? What if this is something that you've been praying about? You owe it to yourself to try this out. So that's all I'm going to say tonight. I appreciate you guys listening to me and letting me talk and share my story. And I love you guys. And we'll do this again soon. And hope you have a great evening. All right. See you later. Bye.